everyone, Harriet here. Hope you're doing okay. Today we are back with Season 5, Episode 1 of Monday Night War. So, we have had draft day. There have been some remarkable picks in this season, I will say, because the guys have been given more options and more money to pick, and also more GMs, because we're not doing 2, we're going to have 4 GMs this time. So, we have Luke with Raw, we have Ollie with ECW, and we have Ava with NXT, and CM Punk with NXT, the Mutiny. That's it. I was trying to remember, because GM mode has a Mutiny mode, or there is the My Rises. Bailey and Kevin Owens taken over NXT, hence Mutiny. So yes, that was a fun episode. It's split in 2, so if you want to watch it, there is a playlist down below, and it has all the other episodes I've reacted to from Season 2 onwards of Monday Night War. That was fun. So I still need to double check with the guys, because I'm recording this straight after draft day. I need to check with the guys whether this episode will be in full or not, because it's only half an hour episode. So in the past they have been longer, but I think this time I need to double check, because this is under 30 minutes, as are all of them uploaded so far. You've got 1, 2 and 3 uploaded so far on here. Part 4 is Part 4 is currently on Patreon, which the Patreon is down below if you want to subscribe and watch an episode early. I don't know if there is a podcast or not. I need to double check. I'm sorry, I have not been, like I said, it's been very busy the last few weeks, so I haven't had time to concentrate on stuff. So though I am doing this now, and I will be recording episode 2 and 3 later on this week, because I'm recording this on the 6th of April. So hopefully midweek I will I will record my reactions to the other 2 episodes and carry on from there. So yes, we are on GM mode now finally, or the brand new season. So different story this time. So you know how the guys in the past have had 7 minutes, and if they go over that, they kind of use like a penalty pass that delays the other person or persons, depending on who they picked, by 1 minute. So WWE have now, or 2K have now implied a timer in the game. So if you go over the 7 minutes, you will, and the guys have picked this, you could lose up to 5 to 100% of your fans, and the guys have picked 20%. That's a lot of fans. And also the fact that Hall of Fame does not count in regards to the winnings, which I'm very happy that it's not now, and it's just fan counts as it should have been prior, because I think sometimes when the Hall of Fame kicks in, you have more fans, it's just like, is it worth it? But that's not on the guys, that was more on the gameplay and the rules then. So I am glad now that you can amplify that and change it, which is good. But yes, I think that is pretty much it. So we will get on with this. Like I said, all details are down below if you want to subscribe and do what you would like to do. And also the full episode, hopefully I will know by episode 2. You will know by episode 2. You'll probably know by the end of this episode if this is in full or not. But I will double check. So until then, let's get watching. Here we go. So I've just skipped ahead of the intro, so there's no awkward talking. I love the fact he's used that from the commercial from the Patreon shout outs. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, and I apologise.
Welcome to the Monday Night War. I am Luke Owen, DAD,
doing the Randy
representing
pose.
Monday Night Raw.
Why the
I'm
heck
Ollie
not?
Davis,
Oh,
representing
the whole hug and
ECW.
pulling.
Monday Night Smash, as in smash you.
The eyebrow
You
raise
just
from
beat
Luke.
me in the last series.
Spoilers,
Yes.
because Moustache Wars is on Patreon. That eyebrow raise.
With my better grasp of spreadsheets.
What?
Is that a Succession thing? I don't know. I haven't
No, you
watched
won't.
it.
We are playing My GM mode on WWE 2K25.
cut the-
If you
no,
haven't already
you ain't
watched the
winning.
draft day episode, it's linked to in the video description down below to see who we have drafted
Yes.
for this season. We
Please
are
do.
back here on
It's very
Parts
good.
Known as well for the next 25 weeks. Playing
Yes, you
through
have me
My
for
GM
25
mode
weeks.
on a
25,
week-by-week
yeah,
basis.
'cause
If you want to get
26,
next
yes.
week's episode right now, you can go to patreon.com/WrestleTalk, where you will get every episode 1 week early and
Do that.
ad-free. Oliver Davis, you're going to be booking first as well.
Yes, yeah,
Aha.
I've already got my matches down. I was thinking about this as I was doing the draft.
Cute.
And
I think
I've
Luke
gotta
has said he's already got
choose
like
the
8
champions.
rivalries.
One of the things we did in the draft day episode is we set the conditions for the whole 25-week series.
Yes.
And I got carried away and I convinced you to put a 20% penalty.
This is totally not gonna bite them in the back.
Second over 7 minutes on the timer.
Or in the neck.
Absolutely, yeah.
And now
Pretty
I'm
much
worried.
just destroy
Now
them.
you reckon you've got too many people.
I've got a roster of AEW proportions. And I haven't picked the champions yet.
no.
You've got to make all of them happy as well, because what if some of them? What if they start sending you emails? What if they start getting
Oh
little
yes,
notifications next
from
to
Triple
them?
H as
More
well.
talent means more emails in the inbox, surely.
So yeah, so this new
True.
version of 2K25, has got an inbuilt timer on it, and if you go
Yes.
over that timer, you lose fans, and we've set the parameters to be 20%. So if you go
Why?
over, we're going to lose
This was the
20%
joint
of
decision
our
between
fans
the
for
two
that
of them,
week.
by the
It's
way.
really, it's a much harsher punishment than what it used to be, which was you would just, at a time of your choosing, say you've got 6 minutes to book rather than 7.
Yeah. The other thing that is different about this game as well, because of that 7-minute timer,
Yes.
when Ollie finishes his booking and says confirm, I just have to go. Like, it literally is just
Oh!
like my timer
Oh!
starts immediately.
Oh.
So we've got to do hot tag and tag across so that.
So how are
I
they
can
going
then
to
get into it, and
interconnect
you've got to
and
get your
change their
on as
music?
quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So we'll still
We kind of have to factor that into the timings.
Yeah, we've still got the music on, and I guess when I start seeing 10 seconds going, I'll give you a tap at 10 seconds.
Okay.
And then I'll pass over.
Panic.
But hopefully, there'll be plenty of
Oh,
time.
hopefully you're just going to have loads of time on your
It'll be
hands.
just like when we've got a baton and
Yeah.
we're running a relay race, and it'll be just a
Absolutely.
nice little
Literally like
jog,
one
and
to
I'll
the
pass
other
it
sort
over
of
to you.
thing.
Right, so I'm going to get my music ready
We
then,
shall
because
see.
we're doing snake order, which means you're booking first and I'll be booking first next week.
Yes.
So I'm going to get
so
my
it's
music
just like going to be
ready.
like that, pretty much. How they did it last season
One
as
of
well.
the great things about Monday Night War is that I'm a bit of an influencer. So people come to me for awesome new music recommendations, and
Luke,
I've
I hope
got
you've
a
added Ratatata
doozy for
from
people
Baby
this time
Metal.
round.
I hope you have.
There's a band that I have recently discovered called Clockwise, K-L-O-K-Wise.
K-L-O-K. Okay.
Clockwise. They are a brand new metal band,
Ooh,
and they are
okay.
like almost like a brand new Limp Bizkit, and they're also massive wrestling fans.
They're new metal.
They are new metal.
New metal.
And he even says, "Do you smell what the clock is cooking?"
Oh.
They are massive wrestling fans.
So that's like how he starts a song, or is that a chorus?
That's just towards the end. He just shouts, it's like, "If you smell what the clock is cooking."
Sounds
Why
like,
not?
doesn't it? Sounds like a weird line he's asking.
So I am
course,
going
Ollie.
to listen to Roots by Deftones first, because I'm really in the mood to listen
Oh,
to the
they've
Deftones.
put up the
and then I've got
photos.
a
That's
Clockwise
really
track
good.
called DGAF. And if there is time, which I don't think there will be,
Okay, I
they did a cover
appreciate
of
this.
Limp Bizkit's Break Stuff.
I
have
truly,
that
truly
as well.
appreciate this. Thank you,
DGAF
editors, for
being
doing
a,
this. Thank you to whoever's
a
edited
naughty
this.
acronym.
Much
It
appreciated.
is. Right,
Thank you.
So yeah,
I
go
will
check
be-
out Clockwise. They're really great.
I won't get a chance to tee up my song
Oh, yes,
choice.
you'll have to say.
But it is the I believe they're from Nottingham, band called Divorce.
All right.
Oh.
They've just released their album, and I've been listening to their EP for a while. Do they still have EPs these days? We're showing our age.
You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
They had 3 tracks on Spotify for 2 years, and now they've released an 11
An album.
track playlist.
So an album.
Yeah, sure, an album.
Yeah, I'd say it's an
11
album.
track
Right.
playlist. Yeah, that's an album.
Here we go. You ready?
I've got my music playing. Okay, where you going?
And I'm in.
Okay.
The timer. I lost 3 seconds on graphics there.
Yeah.
Okay, hi Triple H.
Oh, look, there's the
Am I
timer at
feeling
the bottom.
confident? Cannot
And
wait
have
to
the
get
timer on the screen as
started.
well
We're
to
gonna
go with
storm
that.
this. Yeah, big things are coming, Triple H. I will make it an amazing show. And Ava has
Whoa,
said
you're even
right
getting
in here,
messages
she
from-
is my CPU nemesis. Wish you luck. Obviously,
Oh, so
with the likes
CM
of
Punk
Bray
is
Wyatt on our
obviously
books,
going to
we think
be
we're gonna
Luke's
get-
nemesis.
I'm not
Thank
even
God it's
gonna
not
reply,
that.
I guess. Women's division belts are unavailable for the
Yeah, we kinda
ECW
guessed that.
brand.
Well,
So
Luke
that
did
means my men's
bring that up
champions get
In the last episode.
double points. So, 15, so not double.
So Gunther's going to be.
I said in the last one it works out mathematically better. Maybe it's the same. So my tag team champions are gonna be my boys.
Pretty deadly.
Pretty Deadly.
Yes, boy.
That's not worked. Now it's Pretty Deadly. And that's kind of
I give Braun the.
it's kind of annoying me that they're not facing the right way. Should I be wasting time
No,
on this?
no, you should not be wasting time on this, Ollie.
Yep. Just now they're facing each other. Okay. Probably going to regret doing that earlier. And my mid-card champ, the men's champion, is going to be Bron Breakker.
That makes total
we're a
sense.
heel promotion. There we go. Those are my
Oh,
champions.
Pretty Deadly.
I've earned a power
Oh,
card.
are Pretty Deadly heels?
Their contracts. Okay, thank you. Pre-match physio.
And
very useful to
physios
have.
always
Triple H
a
is
great thing.
waiting.
Okay, so
to
the
not
screen
book your
is
most
different.
Popular available
Well,
bruiser
somewhat
this
different.
week, who
The
is
the left-hand side page
go
is
for
the same
GM
because
assistant.
Triple H always gives the whole you shouldn't be
and
doing this,
brand
you shouldn't be doing
rosters.
that.
Bruiser.
So this is interesting.
Bruiser.
Brand
So
rosters.
it's Bron Breakker.
And then obviously countdown
What do
to
I get for it?
so countdown
Oh,
to
that's
Hell
really
in Cell
good.
and whatnot.
Okay, well let me book the show. Maybe I don't
Yes.
need him.
Let's carry on with this. So I'm
I
just
might
looking at the
not
new
need
layout.
it. So
It
my
looks
main
pretty
event
much the same
is going to
as
be
24.
my main title program,
But
which is Gunther versus Sammy. That
It's like
is
more, the graphics
babyface,
changed and whatnot, but the layout is
cruiser
pretty
against
much
heel
the
giant.
same. So
It's a story as old as wrestling time. I'm going to
Yes.
open the show with my tag
Oh,
team
that's my tablet
match,
going off in the background.
which is a tag team champs, and hopefully
must mean the
with
video's been
some
uploaded.
built-in chemistry, because that does influence
Oh.
the match star ratings.
I do like the
Fraxium,
fact that the
in my
background is
opinion, the best
matching
tag
the
team of
colours
2024.
of
Let's get some
the show it's part
variety
of. So
here,
in this
both
case,
in
ECW.
terms of people in a match and
Mm-hmm.
a different gender, we are going to put all of my biggest lady stars.
Oh, in a
we've
triple
got,
threat?
We've got Belair. We've got Asuka.
Yeah, this is going to be
we've got
different because we
Natalya.
don't have
That
a
is
women's
your
championship in
perfect
ECW.
Two faces,
which
one heel,
completely forgot
bruiser,
was a thing
fighter,
because now
specialist.
obviously-
Great combo there.
During that time, never had it
I
with
was gonna have-
with ECW. It's only in this last 10 years
All
or
my
so
mid-card.
women have been given more of a
guys.
chance to wrestle. Obviously,
Sort of
Evolution
who
2
I
is
was
coming out in
positioning,
June, so which I hopefully will be hosting the podcast
as my
for
mid-card
Bunkermania,
division, all in the
which
same
links down
match.
below if you want to subscribe to us
Four
on Twitch and
Bron
YouTube. Thank you
Breakkers,
very much.
men's belt.
Ooh.
But I don't want to book him now.
So it's kind of going to be like a fatal four-way. So whoever wins probably will win for the championship. I didn't hear which championship.
So instead, KO's a bruiser face currently. So let's have a fighter heel in Lexus King.
3 minutes left.
Now I'm gonna have Bron Breakker.
I can hear a clock, and I
does
don't
that
know whether it's the
actually
TV or it's the.
negate
I don't know
the-
if it's what's on the screen.
I can't
or
book him
that.
at all.
Oh,
Okay, that's going to be something different then.
it has to be something different. Yeah,
Clear
clear
this
it.
promo. Right, okay. Let's just have a look at who else can start feuds.
So
It's all
Braun
about
can't
starting
be on this
feuds
at
at this
all, then?
time. Can't book Braun. Let's have.
Cora Jade versus Katana.
They
it
might
wasn't
start.
Katana, it was
They might start the match. I've got 100, and I'm not gonna book any Stips.
okay.
I think that's gaudy, and will cost crucial stamina at an early time.
That's true. Yeah,
But
because
let's try and get a secondary women's feud going.
Kalani,
with,
that's it. Yeah, Cora and Kalani.
Yeah. Who's better on the mic? Who's better on the mic? You're a 2 out of 5. You're a 1 out of 5.
So Cora.
Then it's this way round. Unless. No, let's just have a little thing. Let's have a little thing going.
Yeah, that
Um,
makes sense.
And then let's have a. Let's get
Charity.
some fans. Who's the best on the mic? It's there. I don't need to open it up. You're going to do that. And you. Oh, they're 15,000.
Yeah, charities are expensive.
15,000. I just want the fans. Okay, 1 minute 20.
So you're gonna have.
Got the,
Okay.
the fulfilled thing.
Now we're on to show logistics.
I won't buy any show logistics just yet. I don't think I've got
Oh, I
enough
like the fact that Rhea's
assets
used as a talent scouts.
anyway,
That's pretty cool.
so I
But you
can't
don't need talent
do that.
scouts for the
And
time
power
being. And the
cards.
power cards.
Spa, that's good.
Extreme
Spa,
rules.
6 more stars.
Oh, that's what he's got.
Good. Raises the selected superstars morale. That might
1 minute
be
left.
useful. 25,000. I don't want any of them right now. Block all opposing
I
brands
think
using 3.
Health Bar's handy, but he has pre-match physio, so
Legend Whisperer.
that's still a good one.
Select a superstar on your roster to immediately to become. Wow, that's powerful.
Whoa. Yes,
Bad
that's a
timing.
good card.
And pre-match physio. Okay, well let's think about that later. I'm happy. Okay, right.
Wow.
I'm gonna do the hot tag switch.
All right.
Pretty much get ready.
You ready?
Oh, I've just closed. Hold on. Yep, I am ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna press confirm.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
using
Yeah,
10% because
yeah.
you're not ready.
Yeah, yep.
3,
Ready?
2, 1, go.
Thank you.
There we go. Wow.
All
okay.
right, Triple H, time for a new
I-
season. I think
So there's no
we
talk
can
in
do
between
it.
now. Okay. That's why it's
Lovely.
quicker.
Ava, what do
That's
you want?
why it's so much quicker, and that's why it's
Bray
shorter.
Wyatt. Yeah, great. So
So
Punk,
pretty much
yeah,
Ava said the
plans
same
for
thing.
NXT Mutiny. Diddly doo. Get out of here, Punk. Right,
Diddly-doo.
champions.
Roman or Cody.
I'm going to make Cody Rhodes my men's champion. My men's tag team champions are going to be Reza and Obafemi.
That's a good tag.
And my mid-card champ is going to be Amos. And on
Nice.
the women's division, I'm going to make...
Bailey?
Now, I had down Nia Jax, so I was going to do Nia and Kyrie.
You could still have
Bailey's right
that.
there, though, because I could do Bailey and Nia instead.
Could do. Because
Leaves
Specialist
nothing
and
for
Giant can
Kyrie,
work together.
But maybe I can do that once the Nia and... I'm going to do that. I'll put the belt on Nia, and I'm going to do Nia and
Fair.
Bailey. As my women's tag team champions, however, are going to be
Chelsea Green and Piper?
Chelsea Green and Lash Legend.
Oh, Piper's not there.
They are
Apologies.
both
I thought
heels.
she was.
Delightful. Great.
Nice.
Confirm.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yes, the best card in the game.
Yeah,
That's a good
anything to
start, that's a
retain
good
fans
start.
is a good
Okey-dokey,
thing.
Right. One gauntlet
One gauntlet
elimination
match.
You get pretty much physio out of that. And I have got a fatal four-way plan, so that's good. You get quite a
Okay.
lot of wacky stuff for that, though.
Fix
I've
match,
got
injury
that,
rehab,
which
and
I
get
want
schooled. So
to
get
do.
schooled is pretty much the levels go up. Oh.
Right, my main event is
So
going
straight
to
away,
be,
Luke is just
Cody
like, nope.
Rhodes versus
I'm going for
Shinsuke Nakamura.
So yeah, power cards
for the
help
World
you,
Heavyweight
can hinder
Championship.
someone else, as always.
I'll make
and
you make that
it
up in
has
a bit, but not right
season 4
now.
really-
For you, it's
Oh, it
going
kicked
to
in.
be
It really
Nia
kicked
Jax
in
versus Bayley
at the end of
with
last
the
season,
women's
and it
title
did
on
help
the
Paul.
line.
Not Paul. It
Given
helped.
their stamina, probably
Paul,
not a
bloody hell.
gimmick match. Here we have got
Help
a
Pete. Sorry,
tag
my
team
brain went
match
complete. I think of Paul
featuring
Levesque
the
from
tag team
Triple H.
champions of
It really helped Pete in
Razor
the
and
last
Obafemi
season.
taking
So,
on
helped
Trick
Dan as
Williams and
It just honestly, the power cards really
Eddie
do help
Thorpe
and hinder.
with the titles on the line. And here,
There we go. So
in
yeah, that's
a
gonna up
fatal
it a bit.
Four-way. The Gauntlet Eliminator is what he was after. Crikey,
Yes,
the
a Gauntlet
maximum
Eliminator.
quality boost. It's 50k to do.
But
This
Luke has extra
is
money,
going
so he's able
be
to do this.
Alba Fire.
Oh, we're having a
versus
women's
Ivy
gauntlet
Nile
match. Nice.
Versus Lola Vice
And
versus
Gigi.
Lash Legend.
Oh, nice. There we go. So you have fulfilled one thing.
Delightful. Yeah, cool.
Nice.
Right,
So
okay,
it's just now it's
how
the,
exciting. Then we've got
the promos now.
Look at this, is different now, isn't it, everyone? I looked at my
Yeah,
phone
this is
and see how
different.
much time I had. The game's different now.
Yeah,
AJ Styles.
it's a
calling
habit.
out
It's like me when I
Roman
take my glasses
Reigns,
off
trying
and
to
then I
start a feud
suddenly go
between
like that,
them,
thinking my glasses are still on my face. It's
and
like,
a call out
no, they're
promo
still there.
of Snacks calling out Moss.
Oh,
And what can I do here? Could always start something else.
could do.
I could have Roman calling out AJ and get that to a 2 already, because here's a fun fact for you folks. Technically, like the go home show, so week 4
Yes.
is your pay-per-view week. You have the 5-match card thing
Yes.
then, because the
So it's
pay-per-views are cross-brand. So there's way more stuff that you've got to, like, we'll get to that when we get to it. in a
Oh, I
few
was gonna
weeks'
say
time.
this is
Got 3
definitely
minutes
gonna be a
left.
new thing.
But this is a pretty stacked old show right now, isn't it?
It really is.
Checking on anyone's stamina. Everyone seems 5 at the moment. So managed roster talent scouts.
Oh, this.
Look at you, Misery Main.
Misery Main,
and that's a
wearing the
fight bruiser.
unicorn headband from the New Day.
Interesting.
Nova Northern Light, Danielle Wallace,
There's a
and
fighter bruiser.
did we have Braid
Do
in
need
the
to
Dark
check,
in the last
actually.
season?
The
I know there was
Gauntlet
one
Eliminator
dressed as a
got wacky
clown that looked
stipulations.
like
So the winner
Joker
receives
from
a
Batman.
3-week contract extension.
I
Oh,
think.
that's fine, because that's not going to affect it. It's the other gauntlet that's got
think,
like you get 5 popularity and XP, but you lose.
Yes, so the
10
match
stamina.
type,
Gauntlet
match types
Eliminator
pretty
that
much
trips once. Yeah, Gauntlet Eliminator.
can help towards
pretty much video.
different
What have I got
stipulations
here?
of the match, so it can
Fulfill
help retain
5
fans.
promises to superstars to
gain
get to the moon, so I
popularity,
probably want to do that
but
one. Here's the great thing:
it
is
can
that
hinder the
Hall of Fame
superstars.
trophies don't really matter in this because it's fans as our objective goal. But this
Yes.
is a good way for me to get extra power cards.
No, this is true. See,
Okay, it's
Ollie
probably
never
not
looked
one
at
of those
this,
to
but
do that
Luke
one.
has.
I will just do that anyway, so that's okay.
Because,
Perfect pacing,
like
book
I said
10
at the
shows
beginning,
with
Hall of
Perfect Drama
Fame
Code,
doesn't
Disney
count
and
towards the
Vito
win
Stars,
now at the
that's
end.
one
It's
of
pretty
that
much
one.
fans. But as Luke said, it helps gain power
Book
cards.
10 shows with interference.
And this is how
okay.
Pete did this, I think, at the
Part
end,
of the team.
where he was able to unlock more Hall
Start
of Fame
5 rivalries
stuff
by using run
to
interference.
garner
Blimey,
more
that's a
power
tough one
cards.
to do.
So now,
change the role.
5
play
seasons
3
in,
cards
Luke has
during 1
really
week
gotten
3
into his own
times
now, and I
book
have,
10
and
fatal
even
four-way
in
matches.
the
Crikey,
last
O'Reilly. Okay, so I'm not going to do a
Patreon
huge
season
amount of
he did with
those.
Pete,
Um,
and partially
like,
from what I've watched
purposely,
of
I might
Moustache
do them
War,
just
even though I know
over
who's
time.
won. Luke has
Yeah,
really
it's a
come
pretty
in leaps
stacked
and
show, so I'm
bounds
happy
with
with
this, I
that
have to say.
aspect of it.
Ollie,
Now,
I do
I
appreciate his
just
booking.
get in you two?
I really do. I think for me, it's
because I always
getting
like to
used
just
to
bring in
this,
some
'cause-
jobbers and
but I
build them
actually
up.
said to Ollie,
And
I do
do
like
Misery
the
Main
fact
and
that
Nova
you
Northern
have
Lights.
different aspects of different people coming into this and booking different things, which makes the show,
End of the season.
you know,
is
keep
30
going.
grand.
And I really enjoyed that because when they added Dan in, really added to it.
Sure, let's
And
just do it
also
for
the fact,
5
I know
weeks
sadly
from
Pete
now,
left and Dan
then I'll
left, and now you
play it
have
by
Ollie.
ear.
And Ollie has really enjoyed this, and I do like seeing Ollie
3, 4,
in
5
these
weeks.
shows because it's very rare I react to stuff with Ollie in it, bar CBW.
So I'm going to stick with the double caller, but I can do that next week. But
the
yeah, I
WrestleMania skit that
that's
they
pretty
did
much me done.
A couple of
So
years
that's Naira
ago.
and
Yes,
you,
it was a couple of years ago.
I mean, it's specialist.
God,
which isn't
WrestleMania's
my
in a couple of
deal,
weeks.
But look at you and stuff. You can
It's
fight
gonna be
bruisers.
busy.
Cool.
Wow, that's
Confirmed
it.
booking.
Brilliant. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Which
The
is good.
exaggeration of 2 songs of Divorce's latest album, The Drive to Golden Hammer.
Need
You're
to have
welcome.
it checked out. But
How
they'll
did you
probably have a
find it?
playlist anyway.
I got stressed. Early on, when I was selecting my champions,
It wouldn't be
Yeah.
a Monday Night War
I
without them getting stressed.
selected Elton Prince and Kit Wilson.
And they
It's
were
gonna sound
facing the
weird,
other way.
the wrong way round. So in the little image, they were facing away from each other,
Yeah.
and I just wanted them facing in. And I just
I
wanted
think
to
that's an OCD thing
fix
I would
that
do
before
as
I
well.
proceeded.
Oh, it's important.
And
Yeah.
then I was already a minute and a half in. Probably not that bad.
Time
but
is
yeah,
a
what's
precious
your first show
commodity
then?
in this game.
Yeah, I felt pretty confident in there. I'm feeling pretty good. I've had a quick check on my Hall of Fame trophies.
Oh, I didn't look at that at all. I should look at that.
I'll be honest.
Next
like,
time, next time.
I'm probably not going to do a lot of them because one of them's like start 5 rivalries using run-in interferences. Book
Yes,
loads of,
I have heard that the
special guest
game,
referee matches, but yeah,
for other people
I don't think I'm gonna
to
do a
carry
lot of
on.
And remember this year, or this season rather,
It's like it's
that
very
isn't
difficult
the win
sometimes.
condition.
no,
No,
It's
fans.
all about the fans.
all about the fans. It's
all
all
about
about the
you.
numbers.
Not numbers
Yeah.
to me, not to ECW, fans. Numbers to Raw,
Yeah.
faceless numbers. Right, so we're starting off with a tag team
But yes,
championship
the
match.
new game you have to unlock
There's
different ways to
Fraxium
carry
and
And
on.
we've got
Fraxium
new
new
tag
champions.
champions. What
Wow,
a
already.
start. We've got a
a
rivalry as well.
rivalry.
It is
A
the
good
rivalry
match.
has grown. And
Nice.
we've got new tag champs.
Already.
Fraxium.
Fraxium is already
Fun,
champions.
exciting, start to your show.
I know.
As-
well,
as they
it's
are
the
in,
new series.
NXT.
So we've just had, WrestleMania. This is the night after WrestleMania in my head.
Okay.
Right. And
Well,
then in
to be
8 weeks'
fair,
time,
this
it's
is leading
SummerSlam.
on
It's a
to-
weird year. It's truncated.
To be
Come
fair,
on, Angelo.
this is leading on
Oh,
to
You did some
WrestleMania.
charity promos early doors. Spending that 30 grand on some charity
Wow.
promos.
I didn't book a single stipulation.
No,
So
you
all my
didn't.
money went on promos.
Yeah.
We've got a 4-way here. I took Bron Breakker out because I got a good.
I do like the
power-up
glitchiness of the
card.
numbers. It's really good.
You
Oh,
got
well, you
Owens
started
and Carlito.
rivalries.
You know what?
Yeah, you got
Into
Owens and
Darren King.
Carlito as a rivalry.
I don't mind that. That does tie them. I wanted them to feud with Bron, but I didn't book Bron because that was a.
It wasn't part of the
thing.
thing.
Oh, look at that, Carlito
KO.
getting the win. One of your top stars.
I know, right?
And who was that? That's Akira and King. Yeah,
I
that
mean,
sounds
yeah.
about right, doesn't it? As a feud. Come on, let's get some more fans. 4.5.
Two charity promos.
The way you're talking, you book loads of charity promos.
I haven't done any. I honestly, I
No,
promise
he
you, I've not
hasn't.
done any charity promos.
No, it's
Big
been
women's
call-outs.
match. Come on,
Let's
Asuka
go.
and Belair feud.
Okay.
Oh.
And no rivalry.
And then we've got a call-out promo.
This
We're gonna
happens.
start
Yay, up to a level 1.
So that's the
lot
only
of,
rivalry that hasn't happened so far.
Feuds are starting here. Only one of which I want. And in our main
Always the
event,
way, always
Gunther,
the way.
The champion
We've
taking
learned
on
this too
Sami
well.
Zayn, the
Very
Cruiser
nice.
Challenger.
We
Oh my
champion!
God! All titles changed hands.
It's a 3.5 star match, but no rivalry.
Wow.
No rivalry. We'll keep at that. There you go.
Well, Gunter
Here we
won
go,
his
on
rematch,
Monday
of
Night
course. So
Raw. We're kicking things off with Nia Jax versus Bayley.
I think
for
Nia
the
will not
Women's
win.
World Championship.
oh, Nia will win. Sorry, apologies.
And
Yeah,
Nia Jax retains.
makes sense.
It is a 3-star
No rivalry.
good match. And no rivalry is there. I'm just going to make a little... Actually, it does open me up. I could still do her versus Kairi Sane. Good to know.
Still good.
AJ Styles calling out Roman Reigns.
That's pretty
And you
good.
got a rivalry
Away
there.
1.
You didn't book either of those guys in a match.
No.
Wow. That's a deep roster right there.
That's how deep my roster is.
That's what happens when you've got 100 guys under contract.
The tag titles are on the line as Razor and Oba Femi defend against Trix Williams and Eddie Thorpe. We've got champs retaining.
Boring
It's a
retentions again.
mediocre,
Mediocre, but you have a rivalry,
two-star
which is
match.
the main thing.
Not a hot show so far. Stacks calling out the champion
Rivalry!
Oba Femi. And that goes up to a 1.
People are ready for the rivalries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a Gauntlet Eliminator match between Alba Fire, Ivy Nile, Lola Vice, and
This is
Ice
one
Legend.
of
If
the
I can
new
get some
ones of
rivalries out this, I'll be pretty
2K25,
pleased.
the Gauntlet Eliminator.
So this is
Ivy Nile
one
gets
per-
the win.
Eliminator,
two
I just think
people
of
start and
gladiators.
one
but-
person comes out every now and then.
Which I know it's not a thing.
Versus.
Can you imagine the wrestlers
lash,
run a travelator?
2-star mediocre
Probably
match.
would do it,
Nice.
to be fair.
And then Roman calling out AJ, that gets it up to a 2.
Oh my God!
Yep, that's a thing
You've
that happens.
speed ran that feud.
And then in the main event for the World Heavyweight
Now,
Championship, it is Cody Rhodes defending
will
against Shinsuke
will
Nakamura.
Shinsuke actually grow a rivalry?
Nakamura is the
Oh!
new champion. It is a 4-star
He actually did.
amazing match.
played.
Rivalry did grow. Oh my
And it
god,
goes up
that's,
to a 1.
that
And you know
never
what?
happens.
Those two retentions early on in the show,
Yeah.
it makes it more surprising when it changes hands later.
Yep.
Exactly, not like
Exactly.
you, car crash booking, just doing dark things all the
Oh,
time.
sorry. I've got to put a gauntlet eliminator in.
Well, yeah, that was my commissioner goal for the
Can I
week.
just have a look at how? Oh no, I forget there's other.
There's other people.
Oh, I
yeah.
don't care about
No,
that.
no,
Oh,
we're
yes,
just
yes.
gonna just breeze through these. We're just gonna stimulate the rest of this show. That's fine. I don't care too much about them. Here we go.
Fair.
Okay, so wow, there's so many.
Oh, we didn't
bars.
actually see them. Oh, I like the
Feels
the
like
lights
Mutiny took the week.
Yeah,
on
Mutiny
the
did very well
who
there.
won.
3
That's
star,
pretty
1.5,
cool. It's like
3,
being
and
beamed
4.
up like Star Trek.
Even NXT didn't do. That's okay. NXT did about what I did.
Yeah. Can I just see on
Yeah.
my so the match things?
Yeah, it
we've
looks
got
like the
some
Mutiny
great
did
tag
quite well
chemistry.
this
That's
week.
what I was like.
Obviously, we
tag
haven't
teams.
seen them.
Yeah.
They've
That
just
was
gone
the
through
bit I
them
was looking for there.
very quick.
Um,
So obviously, we're just
over here,
concentrating on the two. I'm
just
guessing
nobody
the
clicked.
pay-per-view
Okay.
will be
Nobody
when
enjoyed
they will be
themselves in
focused
that
on, from what
match.
Luke said.
This should have done better. I feel like that's a bit low.
Yeah, once the rivalries start kicking in, maybe.
Yeah, then
This
hopefully
one,
the
it's a title match. They just didn't. They phoned it in. They phoned in a title change.
it's amazing how
1.5 stars.
that didn't do as good, but yet
Can we see yours?
Yep.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Cody Rhodes did really well.
So let's have a look. Yeah, this is like, this is about what I'm after here. This was about
Yeah.
what I was after. But yeah. All right, let's get through to it. So
Okay, here we go. Come on, come on.
Nice little
39,000.
It's a pretty good start there.
7,500 of that was from fan charity promos.
Yes.
It's a C quality card. Sure. At 97.
Oh, I've
think that's
I've missed
not
the
too
show
bad
notes.
for a first show, and it cost me.
I recognise a few of them from the last
It
game
cost me
as well.
33,000. I made 24,000. That's fine. So, Axiom and Nathan Frazier, incredible tag team.
Yes, they
I
are.
liked tonight's ECW. Carlito was boring.
Too many stars of the same class. Interesting. That might be a new bit of functionality to this.
I hate to see Kit Wilson
The
lose.
show notes are great because it kind of gives you an indication
we've
of what
got
works and what
a lot of
doesn't.
people liking
And
Axiom,
as that one
and
saying, there were too many
Fraser.
stars of the same
I like
class,
what
so it
Montez
helps you
Ford
kind of
did in
like,
the
okay,
promo.
we will
Yeah,
separate
poor fans.
this
Not a
and
very
add on
good
to
match,
this
but
sort of
Zara
thing,
and
and
Kim
then
lined
add it
it
on
up
to
a
this,
little
and
by
then
going
add
at
on
each
to that.
other. Okay,
So it
so I'll go in
marries
that
it, makes
direction.
it better.
I like
That's
that
why I
every
appreciate
match
the show
in this
notes, because
week's
it kind of
ECW felt
it
different from the
helps
last
you
one. So,
for
variety.
future shows.
So 39,000 for you. Who's going to take the first week? I get a feeling it might be you with those charity promos.
True.
Yeah, 33. So you take the first week.
Yep.
Oh, and you lost
Yeah,
money.
it's because I booked the gauntlet was 50k. It was my commissioner goal.
Oh.
Right.
Good show tonight. Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe, an incredible tag team. That's good to know. Not a very good match, but Ivy and Lola livened up a little bit. Roman Reigns called out AJ. Bailey came up short.
Yes.
No one could accuse Raw of repetitive matches. Lash Angel was so close. Great with Nia. Better luck next time. All right.
I mean,
A
they're all
pretty
good.
strong first week, I would say.
I will say.
I think
yeah.
if I didn't buy a load of fans, which was 7,000,
Yeah.
I think, you would have beaten me by a couple there.
So there we go, and we press continue. NXT brings in 30,000.
Yeah, you suck, Ava.
Poor Ava.
And
Here we go.
Mutiny.
It's the greatest Booker M
gets
wrestler ever.
33,
33.
which means, Ollie, you actually
Yeah,
smashed
Ollie
it
is.
this week.
First.
Okay.
You
Those
ECW
promos did
smashed
help.
it. I got a injury.
This is,
Oh, that's
that's
yours.
for me.
Yeah,
And I
injury
got
rehab.
rematch physio.
That's good. That's a handy
Always
card.
a handy card to get. Ollie
There we
Davis
go.
takes number one for the week.
Yeah, nice little lead
So this
there.
is always
And,
an
healthy
this isn't always
budget
like the
all round
final,
as well, which is nice to
but
see.
you know, we shall see. Let's see what happens next week.
Oh, it's a good job you did. It is a good job you did. Oh no, man, because that would have been a very bad week for you otherwise.
Well, we'll see what happens next.
You can go watch that episode right now over at patreon.com/WrestleTalk, where you will get every episode of this series
Ollie's like-
1 week early and ad-free.
Yes.
But we will see you in 7 days' time for another episode of the Monday Night War. I've been Luke Owen, DAD, representing Monday Night Raw.
And I've been Ollie Davis, representing ECW Monday Night, smashing it.
Jam that jam.
There we go. So that's obviously the next episode there. So I will leave that for now because that will be recorded on another day. Yeah, Ollie's number one. Might continue, might not. We shall see. So like I said, I don't know if they are going to do it in regards to out of just the two of them, because they seem to be skipping both NXTs and just pretty much not showing them on screen. Apart from like the final bit of the stats, the statistics and the show notes, and obviously the fans and the cost. But I don't know. Probably we'll know towards the end anyway. But still, well done to Ollie for getting round one or episode one. So we shall see. So yeah, we've kicked off now. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's a different vibe. It's kind of like a very chill vibe at the moment, which I am enjoying. Because obviously each season had its own kind of flow, if that makes sense. Not that I'm saying that they were bad, they were good. Like I said, new things bring new different things. That makes no sense, but we'll go with that. New people, new things. So I really do like Ollie's way of booking. I know, some classes are the same, but we learn from these things. Believe me, when I did this on my stream, I learned a lot as well. It's different from me doing it to them booking it. It really is. I can't really take away from what they do, because this game is difficult, because like I said in previous videos, and I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but you really have to think about 10 steps ahead sometimes in regards to future shows, future costs, popularity rising, the rivalries growing, and also injury. And that's why I love this series, because you just don't know what is going to happen next. So that's pretty much it from me. Well done, guys. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the season, and you are now stuck with me for the next 24 weeks. Well, by the time this is uploaded, you're going to have... It'll be reduced. So if I upload 3 next week, episode 2 and 3 will be uploaded the week up. You're going to be stuck with me for at least 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 5 months at least. So you have me until September? Yeah, my gosh. My birthday month. My god. That's gonna fly by. I always say, like, the beginning always goes. It feels like it's never gonna end in a good way. But then by the end, it's like, my god, that flew by. You know, you think 5 months? But then again, we're already 4 months into the year, and it's just like, can time just slow down? So yes, I'm going to stop babbling now. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to those who continue watching the channel and continue to watch this. Thank you to Wrestle Talk for enjoying my videos. Much appreciated, and I hope you enjoy what is to come from my reactions, and I hope I get to see you guys very soon. So yes, until then, thank you so much for watching. Patreon is down below, as well as the full episode if you want to watch this in full. Still need to find out if this is going to be in full or not, so until then, thank you. Click on the bell below so you know when I upload new videos. Leave a like, subscribe, all that jazz, and I shall chat to you all soon. Bye!